Well, we've made it to another Saturday, Greg. Coming up on today's show, we are talking about the actors behind the mask. That's a nice t-shirt you're wearing, Greg.
We've got a brand.
Too old to grow up.
That's a bit American, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh.
Tea and toast. If only we had some mugs as well.
What?
If only we had some mugs as well.
Yes, Jason. Don't you worry. And there's the TNT one. Look at this, eh?
Brilliant.
We've got a brand.
I'll tell you what would be good. If we had some aprons for when we did Tea and Toast Kitchen.
Aprons. You mean like these, Jason?
Yes, Craig.
Look at that, eh?
Wow.
TNT kitchen. How good's that?
Brilliant.
So we've got aprons as well.
You've got some more stuff down there, haven't you, Greg?
I have, yeah, Jason. Look at this. I've got. I think I'm wearing this one. I think
you can't be wearing it because it's in your hands.
Is that the same
It's
one?
the same as the
same
one you're wearing, yeah.
That's great. I think you're wearing this one, Jason. I think I've seen that's the same one.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same one, isn't it? Got another one here, Jason. Just a white one with a. So it's just officially too old to grow up because that's the name of our actual
channel.
Yeah. So there's
all of these garments, Greg,
another apron there.
were printed and sent to us by one of our long-time viewers, Gav.
Good old Gav. Thanks, Gav.
Who works for a company called Everything Funky, who make all of these kind of things.
Brilliant.
They personalise anything you can think of, really. They screen print. They don't screen print. They do direct-to-garment printing. They do sublimation printing on T-shirts and other items and cups and mugs. And that's everythingfunky.co.uk. I will put a link to the website and their Facebook page in the description below. So if you need anything at all personalising, you know where to go. However, Greg, we hopefully are going to be working with Gav and everythingfunky.co.uk to supply our own range of T-shirts and mugs and all sorts of other things. Yes.
What, so like a shop?
Yes.
We're going to have a shop?
Yes.
Wow.
Watch this space. You could own your own piece of tea and toast.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Not an actual piece of toast.
Tell you what, I think it needs our faces on these as well. We can do another one.
Who would want our faces on their chest, Greg? Those of you who have pledged for a t-shirt on our Patreon page, you will be getting one of these very, very soon. I'll just talk to Gab at everythingfunky.co.uk and we'll sort it all out.
Nice plug there again.
Thanks very much.
Should we do baseball caps?
Who knows? The possibilities, Greg, are endless.
I've just had a great thought, Jason.
What?
Why don't we put some of our sayings on?
Like, so,
Tin toast.
and so.
Ghostbusters. How would you do that then?
Just do a really big ghost.
Ghostbusters.
Busters, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Greg,
Jason,
have a drink.
have a drink.
Have two. If you have ever wondered who...
Have we ever explained that?
What?
Why we say have a drink when we say each other's name?
Because apparently it's a bit of a drinking game in some circles. Every time we say Greg or Jason, you take a drink.
Someone does.
So whilst watching an episode of Tea and Toast, get yourself some alcohol and have a drink every time we say Greg,
Jason.
Jason.
Greg,
There you
Jason.
go.
I mean,
they're drunk by now.
I've got it all over the place.
But have you ever wondered, Greg, who is behind the mask of some of our favourite characters?
It's funny you say that, Jason, because only the other day I wasn't thinking that.
Weren't you? Well,
No.
are you today?
No.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you anyway.
Go on then.
How about, Greg, Alf?
You mean our little friend over there?
Yes. Him.
Well, I thought it was a robot.
No, it's not Greg. It's a puppet.
Really?
In fact, there are two people that played the part of Alf. The main puppeteer was this guy called Paul Fusco. He's an American puppeteer and voiceover artist and character
Stop everything.
actor.
We're on.
Oh, that's okay then. He's best known as the voice creator and puppeteer of Alf.
Stop everything.
Oh, we're so unprepared today. So So, yes, Paul Fusco
So.
was the voice and the puppeteer for Alf. So in all the close-up shots of Alf, that would have been Paul doing that.
Right.
And he also did the voice for Alf too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Ha! I kill me! That's what he usused to say, innit? Can you remember what planet he's from, Greg? We were only talking about this the other day, weren't we?
Yeah. Neptune.
Melmac.
Melmac, yeah.
However, there were times in the series
It frightened me a little bit.
where you saw Alf full length running through the living room, and that particular version of Alf had a person inside.
I thought it was a robot.
No, and that person was this guy, and his name was Michu Mizaros.
Sorry?
Michu Mizaros.
Michu.
Yes. He's a Hungarian-born American actor, stroke circus performer, stroke entertainer and stuntman.
Is it me, or does Alf actually have your hair? Yes?
Yeah. So he was with the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, and had the role of Alf in the sitcom for NBC. He was 2 feet 9 inches. That's 84 centimetres tall.
Wow.
And throughout the 1970s and 80s, he was a television and film actor who also appeared opposite Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson! In a Pepsi commercial. And on the album cover of Strange Days for the Doors. His last appearance was in 2015's Death to Cupid.
So, I was in Alf, was I, Jason?
No, you were in a Pepsi commercial.
I was in a
with
Pepsi
Michu Mizaros.
That's when my hair caught fire, wasn't it, Jason?
Yes, it was, and he lived in Oxygen
You know what
for 6
happened?
months.
Do you know what happened when my hair caught fire?
No.
I went, ow! I'll go now.
Thanks. Do you feel better for that?
Yeah.
So that was Michu Mizaros, and they were the 2 actors that played Alf. Interesting information, isn't it, Greg?
Is there another one?
Yes.
A little background. My name is Alf. I come from the planet Melmac.
Remember, Greg, Harry and the Hendersons?
Yeah.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Love that.
The animatronics in the face of that puppet were just fantastic. It wasn't a puppet, but... What?
It's real.
No, it's not. There's no such thing as Bigfoot, Greg.
What are you doing?
It was pretend. But the animatronics and the effects were brilliant, it's easy for me to say.
More gin.
For the time, during the 80s, it was just phenomenal. Obviously now it would all be done with CGI, wouldn't it? And the actor would have to go in and have all those little ping pong balls on their face. And they'd map it all in somewhere and they'd put the computer-generated thing on.
Do you realise how boring you sound?
Yeah. But in the 80s, they just put a suit on.
They just put a suit on.
And the person who put the Harry suit on, the Hendersons, was this guy.
Oh, there he is.
His name was Kevin Peter Hall, and he was 7 foot 2 inches tall, Greg.
What?
7 foot 2 inches. That is 218 centimetres.
7'2"?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Even Peter Crouch isn't that big.
Who's Peter Crouch?
He's a footballer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Kevin Peter Hall was born in 1955. He was an American actor best known for his roles as the title characters in the first 2 films, The Predator.
He was in Predator?
Yes. There you go. That's him as the Predator.
Oh, he's got his mask. I was trying to work that out then. That's his mask, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
And Harry in Harry and the Hendersons. He also appeared in television series Misfits of Science.
So...
along with the film Without Warning.
So he did all the acting schools and everything to be behind a mask.
Yeah. But what 2 iconic characters? But I've never even really thought about the actor inside of you. Now, the next time you watch those films, you will know that it's the very tall Kevin Peter Hall.
Oh, Lord God.
Just have a drink from my mug, Greg.
I think we've done enough adverts, haven't you?
I think we need to put a product placement P in the corner.
I think you probably do, yeah.
Anyway, back to Behind the Mask, Greg. I must warn you, if you're watching this before bedtime, just before bedtime,
I know what's coming.
you might want to look away about now.
I hate this.
And if you have an aversion to people who paint their face white, put red noses on, and big hair, you might want to look away now.
There's a name for that.
There is.
I can't think what it was.
I can't.
It's clownophobia.
It's not clownophobia.
It's not.
We're talking about the film It, and the title character Pennywise, the clown, was played by, now I didn't know this for a long time, none other than the sweet transvestite himself, Tim Curry.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
And obviously I say sweet transvestite because he was also in the Rocky Horror Show and played Frankenfurter.
I just thought he was being rude.
No, he's also in Home Alone, as Home Alone 2 as the hotel manager.
Yeah, I didn't know that was him.
He's been in millions of films. Tim Curry, Legend. He also played the big guy with the horns in Legend. The Devil. Didn't know that either, did you?
What?
That was Tim Curry. So that's a double behind the mask for Tim Curry.
That's amazing. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that.
It is a very, very scary film.
Well, I don't do horrors at all, so I've never seen it. And
There's
I
a
won't.
new version out that looks particularly scary too.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is it CGI?
No, they've remade it now. It's an actor playing Pennywise. Looks very scary.
It's a nice shirt, Jason.
Thanks very much. Available to purchase. Very soon. So yeah, Tim Curry played Pennywise. I wonder if you already knew that, or are we providing you with new information right now, right here on Tea and Toast Saturday? I've got a couple more left, Greg.
Have you?
Yeah.
Go on then.
The next one.
Yeah, go for it.
Hi, Georgie.
You know, I said I got a couple left.
Mm.
There's actually one. And this is probably the most well-known of all of the people behind the mask-type actors, Greg.
Mm.
The actor who played Darth Vader was a guy called Dave Prowse, who you might recognise as the Green Cross Code Man.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the reason I've included this is because
you love Star Wars.
well, that, and I wanted to play you a clip of Dave Prowse in Star Wars doing the voice of Darth Vader.
What do you mean?
Well, when he was acting as Darth Vader, he thought his voice was going to be used in the final film. And so he
Through the mask?
Yeah, he delivered all of the lines on set as Darth Vader. Obviously, we all know that later it was dubbed over by James Earl Jones.
Did they tell him? Or did he just assume?
I think that he just assumed, and I don't think he knew until like the film came out, maybe. I might be wrong there. I'm sure all of the Star Wars fans will correct me. Anyway, he was severely disappointed that his voice wasn't used for Darth Vader. And we're probably going to get flagged for this, but I'm going to play you a clip of Dave Prowse as Darth Vader.
Go on then.
You ready?
Brace yourself.
Start tearing this ship apart piece by piece until you find those tapes. Find the passengers of this vessel. I want them alive.
What do you think of that, Greg?
I mean, did he really think that was going to be
don't
in the
understand.
final show?
I don't understand why they didn't use that.
Cut. In the final cut, not show. Oh my word. I mean, it's quite funny, really, isn't it? He's really trying, though.
Here's a little anecdote for you, Greg. I met Dave Prowse when I was waiting for you at the Comic-Con in Sheffield. He was there.
You never told me that.
Signing Oh, he's gone. He's used the Force.
Very good.
He was signing autographs.
There he
back. And I went up to him and asked if he might do a little interview with us later on if he had time. And he said, yeah, where are you from? And I said, I'm from the 80s magazine, which is our Facebook page. And he said, is that a magazine for the over 80s? I said, no, Dave, it's not. But he is a lovely, lovely guy. Genuinely. But they didn't use his voice for Star Wars.
And you never did get that interview, did you?
No,
So he didn't want to do it, did he?
don't think so.
So.
We've been back to the arcade, haven't we, Greg?
Yeah.
We have been in the arcade again, playing some arcade games, which is a very good place to play arcade games, the arcade. Why don't you add the word arcade to the drinking game?
Arcade. Slushed. They are
We
now.
found Afterburner.
Afterburner. Now, I'd like to point out. That's it.
Oh. We found an Afterburner cabinet. It's a modern version of Afterburner. It's called Afterburner Climax.
It was quite bumpy, to be fair.
And I went first. Shall we see how I got on, Greg?
Go on then.
So after that amazing performance, Greg.
Did you just brush your eyebrow?
Yes.
You've got a thing about your eyebrow. Do you
I
realise
have.
in the other episode you said the other day, Jason, live on air in front of everyone, you just came out with, I think my eyebrows are getting long.
Well, they are.
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
You've got eyebrow erects.
Eyebrow rets. Just talk about my eyebrows randomly. Anyway, you went next, didn't you, Greg? Let's have a look how you got on.
Looks like you get to hold it this week then, Jason.
I think it's like 4-3 to me now, isn't it? I'm definitely in the lead, I know that much.
Yes, of course you are.
Perhaps we can go to the arcade again this week, Greg, and give you a chance to catch up.
I know which game I want to play next, and I know that I'm going to beat you at it.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'll look forward to that.
Yes.
I think staring at those arcade graphics is giving me a headache, Greg. Oh no, it's that. See my eyebrows?
Who hasn't? Apparently, Jason, everyone at Pixar, you know Pixar, the people that make the films?
Yeah.
Apparently, everyone at Pixar fell out when WALL-E was released.
Alright.
But then they all kissed and made up.
Up!
They kissed and then made up because the next film was Up, wasn't it?
Yeah, still not funny. It's time for a commercial break. You know I'm going to edit that out, don't you?
A is for Alpha, B is for Bites. See for yourself that they taste just right. D is for dinner, E is for eggs. Letters so tasty from A through to Z. Crisp golden potato and fluffy inside. Oven baked, grilled or fried. Made by Birdseye, you can't buy better. And called Alpha Bites, 'cause each one's a letter.
Unbelievably, Greg, that brings us to the end of another episode. Another episode of Tea and Toast. If you'd like to send us anything, if you've got any questions you'd like us to answer, like how exactly long are my eyebrows, then send us an email.
What is your problem with your eyebrows?
I've got a bit of a thing for my eyebrows. It's a bit like my thing for big box VHS videos.
You have got a bit of a thing for big box VHS videos.
Anyway.
And you've also got a bit of a thing for big, hairy eyebrows.
Anyway, please send us an email to tnt@totgoo.com. That's tnt@totgoo.com. Coming soon.
Put your orders in.
In other news, we did mention at the weekend we have gone over 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for your support, for all of those who have subscribed so far. Please don't forget to like, comment and share our videos.
Don't say that too many times, Jess.
That will help us get to the next 10,000 and beyond.
Yeah, well, I want millions.
Yeah.
We're not doing Monday, are we?
No, unfortunately, there won't be an episode this Monday due to other commitments. Let's just say that.
Well, you're at work, aren't you?
Yeah. So, it's nothing secret. So we'll be back on Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Tea and Toast Extra. Then Friday with Weekly Scoop.
And Saturday.
Saturday with this, and then hopefully Monday with Kitchen when we can wear our new aprons.
Oh, we can wear the aprons.
Yeah.